Hey guys, this is the Zeus Tuber, and today I got some really exciting news about episode 314 of The Walking Dead called Prey. This video will contain a lot of spoilers, some pretty important spoilers I might add, so if you're not into that kind of thing, I'd click away now. But before you do click away, if you do, take a trip up to subscribe, take a trip down to rate and comment. Really be great if you did that. Alright, so I was doing some casual web browsing earlier today, and I have the IMDb app, which I mentioned in my previous video. It's on the iPhone, Android, other smartphone devices, whatever you got. There's a news section, and it's under like the Walking Dead page, or whatever you want to call it. And I was clicking at some links, and I followed it to this website, which I don't have the website with me at the moment, but I'll just read off the important stuff. Alright. And this is apparently from someone who's already seen the episode, and if this is just one big troll, it's a really good fake. But if you saw the promo for this episode, this stuff will make sense, and for the comics, stuff makes sense. So we'll see, but let me just reveal it to you guys in case you haven't seen it. It says, The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 14, Prey, detailed plot synopsis. Spoilers. Last warning. The episode begins with Tyrese and Sasha practicing their shots, which, if you saw the clip, one of the extended clips that they show on like Talking Dead or the AMC YouTube channel, then you've seen that. Then Andrea goes searching for Milton to find out what the governor discussed with Rick. Figures. Milton tells her paragraph by paragraph about the trap involving Michonne, the governor's plan on killing everyone who comes to deliver her. Examples, the more dangerous ones, Rick, Merle, Daryl, or Glenn, and what he plans on doing to Michonne. Andrea deliberates whether or not she should just kill the governor, but Milton urges her to go and warn Rick's group instead. Andrea, however, doesn't want to flee. She wants to follow her plan of murdering the governor that night. Whew, yeah, like that's gonna happen. Well, you never know. Show surprises me each week, so Andrea might be the one that kills the governor, even though Maggie's probably more deserving. The governor goes to some stores in Woodbury that night and breaks windows and burns walkers. In the promo, we did see a walker on fire and breaking some windows, but I wasn't sure what that was. He tells the townspeople that it was Rick's group that did it. This guy's so full of it. Martinez begins to disapprove of the governor's methods, but also begins to suspect Andrea. I like Martinez. I mean, yeah, he's on the governor's side, but I feel like he's ignorant to the fact that the governor is a complete psycho. But besides that, I think he's an alright guy. As long as he doesn't kill anyone in the group, then I don't mind him. Back at the prison, Rick is keeping watch when he sees something odd amongst the walkers. Whew. For a moment, he begins to see and hallucinate Carl as a walker. Carl suddenly appears behind Rick and asks him what he's looking at. Rick, being surprised, tells him it isn't anything. Rick begins to seriously consider trading in Michonne for the safety of his people, but he also considers how Michonne has helped them herself. I hope he doesn't give up Michonne. That'd be a big mistake. But then you gotta think, why would they go through all the trouble of having that torture chair if no one was going to be in it, Glenn and Maggie announced they would like to get married and want Herschel to marry them. It's a little weird, I think. I mean, it's kind of doesn't go with the mood of things right now. But I guess, if they're all going to die, might as well be married when they die. It's kind of depressing. Whatever. Back at Woodbury, the governor speaks to Andrea and questions what side she's on. Andrea lies and says she's on his side while smiling at him affectionately. The governor pretends not to believe her and turns around. Question mark. Milton sees what's happening from afar and calls Andrea over. He gets in an alley to wait for her. He tells her that he's willing to try his luck outside and accompany her to the prison. Andrea doesn't want to go to the prison because it will ruin her plans. Milton insists on going to the prison to warn them. The governor then approaches them and becomes suspicious. He beats Milton, poor guy, leaving Andrea to help clean his wounds. Milton finally agrees to her plan of killing the governor. In the prison, there's a scene where Daryl and Merle are talking about how their separation in Atlanta was convenient because they don't think they would have survived so long otherwise. Merle insists that they should leave the prison immediately, but Daryl doesn't want to. He knows that their lives will be hanging on a thread out on the road, and that the group is tired of running. While they're eating, Beth tells them that if T-Dog, Dale, Lori, Jimmy, Patricia, and Otis wouldn't have died, and they wouldn't have turned away Tyrese's group, they would be a much stronger team. Well, no duh. Way to point out the obvious there, Beth. In Woodbury, Andrea is investigating their weapons when the governor catches her. He beats her and intends to sexually abuse her when Martinez comes in. There's Martinez again, jeez. He asks if he tried to kill him. The morning comes with it a new day, and the governor sends some men to search for Milton since he is nowhere to be found. Tyrese and Sasha are keeping watch on their post when suddenly hear gunshots and see a horde coming their way. Alan, Ben, and two other men appear from the forest. They are firing their guns and trying to get to Woodbury. Martinez comes after hearing the gunshots and exclaims for them to go a different direction as they are leading the horde to the town. But none of the men listen to him. The men get to where Tyrese and Sasha are. They try and help them, but the horde is huge. The walkers grab one of the men and they destroy him. That doesn't sound good. Ben trips and hurts his ankle. Alan runs out of ammo, so he drops the rifle and asks the remaining man to help him with Ben. The man abandons them. Tyrese signals them to climb on one side, and Sasha kills some walkers so they can get to the wall. Tyrese pulls Ben while the horde gets closer. Alan isn't able to make it over and is grabbed by walkers. They bite his arms and legs. Tyrese, unable to do anything else, shoots Alan in the head. Ben can't believe what has just happened, and Tyrese confides that he believes Andrea is right about the governor once he finds out that Alan, Ben, and the other two men were sent to kill Milton. It's going to be a pretty tense episode, I think. I hope they don't kill Milton. I know he's a bit weird, but, you know, he's a nice guy. Nice guys don't have to always finish last. Alright, well, that's all I got for you guys today. That was some pretty insane spoilers if they turn out to be true. And I haven't seen anyone else post this on YouTube yet, so unless someone corrects me, you heard it here first. Spoilers, Walking Dead, Season 3, Episode 14, Prey. This has been the ZeusTuber. Thank you, and have a nice day. And rate, comment, and subscribe, alright? Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Rate, comment, subscribe. You don't have to have a nice day if you don't want to. If you're a pessimist, go do your thing.
Trouble on my mind.